yes.
No.
Hi, hello everyone. We're talking about liches and stealing voices.
Yeah, Joel's gonna bring in a lich now.
I'm gonna bring in a lich. That just, well, because you said stealing a voice and a lich, and it made me think that like Ursula from The Little Mermaid, what would Ursula be like if they were a lich? And I kinda like it a lot. Yeah, in Space.
If you killed her, she'd probably be a lich, right?
Yes.
I feel like she would.
Well, does she have a phylactery somewhere, right? Like, does she return to
Probably.
like a look? Probably. You know what? Probably.
Can you have
Probably.
a lich without a phylactery?
The eels are probably the phylactery.
Can you be a
Oh,
lich if you
true.
can't say phylacter?
Also, no.
Phylactery.
It's actually part of the process. You have to learn how to say it to even be one.
Phalanges.
Phalanges. Yeah. Phalanges. Yeah. All
Phalanges.
liches have phalanges.
All liches. That sounds like a one of those little like rhymes to help you remember something.
Yeah. Never eat
what is it?
sour watermelon.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Or like northeast southwest is just like never eat soggy waffles.
Yeah.
That's what every lich has a phylactery. Has a phalange.
Welcome to potentially no longer having to be legally distinct Spelljammer as of
Jammer.
2 hours ago. So that's...
No.
At least until next week.
Yeah, the space is weird right now. It's fine. We're playing Spelljammer Adventures in Space, continuing to be legally distinct I don't know, until it's actually confirmed. Who knows? Who actually knows at this point? We're gonna have adventures in space. You can support these lovely people, our full crew here today. Excited, I'm sure, about being in Doom Space and that one moon that's run by Tarrasques. Anyways, you can donate $5 for a reroll, $10 for a nat 20, $15 for insight into the character's mind, or $20 for a pull from the deck of many, where some of those things may come to roost in the next episode or two. Plans. I had fun prepping today. I'll be honest. I had a great time.
That's not.
I mean, if you also gift 10 subs to this channel right now,
Yeah?
it will summon a lich.
Oh.
A space lich.
Hang on. Where's my book? Shit. Yes.
For those,
yes, it does.
For those new to role playing with a GM, a human GM, if they say they had a lot of fun prepping for today, that's not a good thing ever.
A human GM. It's fine. It's probably okay, guys. Come on. I can have fun too.
No, you can't. You're not allowed.
I'm not
what do you
allowed
mean?
to have fun.
The GM's not allowed to have fun. That means we don't have fun, or something else is happening.
Is that how that works? I thought GMs enjoyed like just killing the players.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. That's my point. If he's having fun, that's my exact point.
I like to feel powerful too, guys. Okay? This is also my power fantasy. Gosh. You could also
killing all his friends.
Click on the pinned tweet link there up in the chat and like and retweet that and earn them another nat 20 for free, which is good fun as well. Yeah, it's fine. You guys are gonna be fine. I'm not evil most of the time.
Evil people totally have to say they're not evil.
So who am I telling to do a recap? Huh?
I think you need to summon a lich first.
Oh shit. Oh, someone actually.
Because my voice was stolen by the lich.
Someone actually did a thing and. Oh. Shit. All right.
You know, I would take the DM that prepares over the one that just wings it because, you know, when you prepare, you're locked in. No room for creativity.
Yeah, no room for creativity. Lich.
He's just looking for an image right now.
They said you can wait an episode.
I could wait one? Actually, that might be better.
What kind of lich? That's the question.
Right.
With here.
I have so many options.
Right.
It's a space lich.
A space lich.
Do liches get stitches?
All right, we're getting a lich. All right, you're strapped in for another episode now because now we have to deal with a lich. That's on y'all.
Does that mean we have plot armor?
No. you're guaranteed to be in one additional episode with this adventure because of a lich. Thanks, Cat. You volunteered for that.
Wait, so we can blame Cat. All right, cool.
Ooh, Lich's Lair. Ooh, notes on Lich's Lairs. Love that.
We're going to a planet full of Tarrasques. What's a lich?
Yeah, it's
Might as well
fine.
just toss it in there on the planet.
Oh, you're hopefully not interacting with the Tarrasques at all, but thank you so much,
you don't
Monday.
know
I
anything.
appreciate that for the 10 gifted subs, and apparently we'll have a lich next week. God damn.
Is this what William Shakespeare calls a tragedy? Is that the story here?
Next week will be.
Right.
So, and I don't think y'all are ready for an
Level 7
actual
versus
lich.
It's fine.
Hey guys, do you want to play non-lich D&D right now before we inevitably all die next week?
Temporarily?
Yeah.
Is
You
that
know?
really even D&D?
Is it really? I'd probably not. I guess we could call it Liches and Dungeons and Liches, and then we're technically distinct from the game. Anyways, recap. Anyone? Volunteers. Earn yourself a nat 20. Can't use it next week, but you could use it today.
Well, I'll go ahead and take that nat 20 this week. I'm not sure that my memory systems are all in check, but as far as I recall, what we had happened was we had boarded the ship and found a princess unconscious in the brig, as it were. She was laying around some sort of magical paralysis until our good friend, what's her name again? She's so mean.
Topple.
Topple, that's the
Oh,
one.
that one.
The gears are just getting rolling again.
So mean.
She done woke her up after having a little special time with the captain in the cone of silence, as it were. And moving forward, Pine had run off with the princess to make macaroni or something, whereas myself and the boss had gone up to deck. Whereas, well, we were looking around. We tried to fix a bird, mechanical bird, as it were, and lost a gear, which led me to meeting a new friend, Agony, down below the ship, who is a fan of pranks. And so we concocted a prank of our own using a force cannon, which is the best prank of all. And therefore, as the force cannons went off, the crew members, one by one, fell victim to our prank in a spectacular fashion. And so too, the captain walked his fine leather pants into the door. I'm assuming he's wearing fine leather pants.
Absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. At which point it was made clear to me that the war was on. But we were in doom space, so I'm not sure there's much time for an entire war. We'll see. I think that's it. Did I miss anything?
Not. I guess not really. That's the whole bit.
Drunk and depressed Commodore Crux was
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh yes, Commodore Crux was firing off his blasters, but that didn't seem relevant to that.
Who cares about
when
Crux
is he not doing
anyway?
that?
When is he
Yeah.
not doing? That's true. He's always blasting.
He do be blasted. Yeah, all right. You know, good enough, AAA. You got yourself a nice little nat 20 there. Congratulations. Good recap. Yeah, we are currently in the process of doom spacing. Let's just go through the description once again to bring everyone back in to doom space. The silvery haze thins as the ship enters a system that appears to have no sun. The ship glides between colossal fragments of smoky gray crystal, remnants of an outer shell of fantastic proportions. A silent and lifeless as a graveyard, Doomspace gives new meaning to the phrase, dead of night. 3 days of travel through the labyrinth of crystal shards, you catch sight of a yawning black vortex lined in dim light. The wild space Ori, the gift? Lone object from Topola, shows the black vortex with 2 planets slowly spiraling around it. The system also has 12 moons, 1 close to the vortex, 1 orbiting each planet, and 9 outer moonlets. Right there. Captain Crux points at the biggest of the outer moons. Arun is just, about 7 days away. With luck, that's where we'll find my old comrade, Warwick Blastomoff. His mission here is to create unity out of chaos, and knowing him, he's done a bang-up job. And that's where we ended, traveling through space, our characters leveling up to now level 7. Please do observe all of the new updates on that front. Pine has so much health. I love it. It's great. It'll serve really well in that Lich fight next week. But there's
10 too many.
10 too many. Proceeding towards this outer moon, we spend the next few days traveling still. Everyone kind of gearing up to find whatever there might be there. As you arrive closer to the surface of Arun, you can see flashes of light from orbit. As the ship descends towards the moon itself, you see a wasteland dotted with pillars of rock, arcs of lightning leaping from pillar to pillar. The ship heads towards a plateau that is 100 feet tall, a mile wide, and covered in jungle foliage. Knowing the ship can't land safely, well, our dear captain, Garganhale, will have it kind of hover above the treetops. Drop the ladder. You'll have to go down on foot. We cannot land here. The rope ladder descends 50 feet to the ground. The jungle below is alive with sounds of wildlife. Well, you shall join me on the away team, says Captain Crux.
Yeah. All right. Well, you ain't going without me, so I'm coming.
Good, yes, all right. Anyone else wishing to join?
Well, I suppose if the boss is going, then might as well go.
You two don't have to, but if you want to, I would enjoy the company.
Well,
Oh, I'm not volunteering, boss. You told me to go watch the princess, so I'm watching the princess.
That's good with me.
Truth be told, the pranks are kind of getting out of hand, so I need to get off of this ship.
Flash looking at Grimzod, like tying together bits of dynamite for the next prank.
Was this Roadrunner and
Oh, it
Wile E.
absolutely
Coyote?
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I painted an archway on the side of one of the walls.
An archway in a ship.
In a ship.
Still gonna fall for that.
It's already
totally a
four of the
desert
crew
archway.
members. 4 of the crew members have already walked into it. It's been wildly successful.
Oh my god. What's this road doing here with this tunnel?
Look at this tunnel.
Oh god. Like Xanth will go over to Pine. Oh, Pine, are we going down with the old man?
I mean, we're supposed to watch the princess, right?
Oh, I'm sure she's safe enough. And he looks down into the forest. Oh, I don't think Crux can handle this on his own.
Oh, no, he definitely can't.
Right?
Almost certainly not. No, he's probably gonna perish if we don't go with him.
So we should probably go with him.
That's an excellent idea.
All right. Well,
But we gotta ask the boss first.
boss is already going, but yeah, sure, we can ask permission. Fine. You
Hey, boss!
Yeah.
It's like about to step on the ladder. What?
Can we come too?
Wait, now you want to come? Okay. Yeah, the princess should be fine. Sure.
Okay. I left her with some lasagna. She should be fine.
You again
lost in the sauce.
flash to like downstairs. Flapjack is attempting to like feed Zadali with lasagna. Oh, here comes the Spelljammer. Woo. Oh god. Okay, so we descend down the ladder some 50 feet into what looks to be a bit of a jungle. On top of this enormous pillar of rock, below, again, the lightning crackles, monsters roaring from distances away. You settle down. Crux looks around here. Well, I was kind of hoping we'd be greeted by someone here before too long. Does know that there's a meeting's place here. He looks around and there's not really much happening.
I've seen this before. Everybody on your guard.
As if on cue, a shot rings out. A few seconds later, a uniformed Gif busts through the foliage, a musket in one hand and a look of panic on his face. Apologies in advance! Out of the way! Out of the way! He shouts as he makes his way towards you and the rope ladder. Pellets of radiant light fly through the air, narrowly missing you as several starfish-like plant creatures creep out of the jungle and advance threateningly. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, here's Warwick Blastomoff. He's pretty cool. Big GIF man in a nice looking uniform. Oh yeah. The thing's
decorated soldier.
He is a decorated soldier. Unfortunately, the things following him are a little bit terrifying. They look like giant starfish creatures, their legs extending outwards, spines across all of them, the centers of their bodies extending upwards towards the sky. Little, well, mouths?
Oh my god,
In
I'm
between
getting
it
Starro vibes.
Yeah, right? The body is shaped like a 5-pointed star covered with thick, flexible bark. The tips of the branch-like extremities end in suction cups that can allow the creature to climb on vertical surfaces and along ceilings or the treetops on which they pursue Blastomoff.
Cracks!
Return fire! And I'm gonna need
God.
everyone to roll me some initiative.
AAA, get some height.
Oh, some height. What are you talking about? Is that a short joke?
No. No, I
Potentially.
swear.
God.
Grow taller.
You hear a ratcheting sound as my knees go extend.
Okay. Oh.
I don't think it put me on the tracker.
Yeah, hang on. Weirdly enough, I got a bunch of these guys to do, and it's just, so time consuming. What did you roll anyways? Ooh, 15.
15.
Nice. With you have like a negative initiative too. That's pretty,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. And then in the center of all of them is what is known as an Artuk star horror. It's got
Cool.
like a weird acidy tongue that comes out the center.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's great, right?
So
Oh.
he's clearly, just for visual, like what we're looking at, he's clearly being chased, right?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not with them.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He is running away from them, firing over his shoulder with one of his guns. Yeah, this has become quickly a rescue mission. Okay.
Gotcha.
Pine. Adding you here. Teen and Xanth. The last one to add to the list. Boom. Okay. At the top of our order after all of this nonsense is Xanth. What do you want him to do, Pine?
You also had to roll them all super high. I love it. I actually hate it.
They did really well.
Probably help if I had his chart out. Hold on.
You can just
I keep
tell me what
forgetting.
you want
I
him to
keep
do. And
forgetting.
I'll go do it.
Let's see here. I'm gonna have him do 2 longbow attacks.
Yeah, okay. Just targeting out.
Go sacrifice yourself. I mean, attack.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
You want to roll all his stuff today?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So these little Artuks are up in the trees, about to like leap out of them towards Warwick Blastomoff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him do 2 longbow attacks, and I'm gonna I'm gonna go for. I don't know. Can you see my?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so we'll go for this
Yeah, that
one,
one there.
and then we'll go for this one.
Absolutely. Fire away. The 14 on the first will just miss as it impacts the tree that the Artuk is in. The 11 on the second similarly is going to sail through the leaves there, not striking the target.
I will have him move.
Yeah?
It's like a hole. Yeah, I'll have him move right there.
All right, taking a little bit of cover in one of these little kind of holes in the rocky outcroppings here. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Our Tuck, a star horror, which is still a great name for this creature, is going to rush forward. Its little suckers on the ground here towards Warwick, and is going to lash out with its one of its branches here to try and grasp at him. Oh yeah, he is gonna be able to. You know what? No, he's gonna use his tongue and blast him off. Is gonna have to roll a dexterity saving throw to hopefully dodge out of the way, which he does do so, rolling to the side as the tongue lashes forward here. Okay, nice. One of our first weedlings here is going to also kind of hop down from this tree, moving forward and firing at Warwick with its radiant pellet, and is fortunately gonna miss on the. Just hits on the first and hits on the second. Oh no. It's gonna take 20 radiant damage as the two pew pew radiant pellets hit him here. Ow, that really hurt. Okay, Pine.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do. I just had it up.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use Scorching Ray.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what are your? So it goes 3 times. What are your targets?
It'll be the same. Actually, I'll probably go for the center one.
Yeah, the big guy here.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to do all 3 on that guy?
Yeah, we'll do all 3 on that guy.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna roll Scorching Ray as an attack. The first one's a crit. Nice, and nat 20 on the first, 13 on the second, 24 on the third. The 27 and 24 are both going to hit there for 8 on the first, 4 on the second. Double ones on that first roll. Dang. For a total of 12 points of fire damage here.
Okay. I'm going to then move myself. My turn. 100, 25. Okay,
Nice.
I'm good.
You are good.
That will end my turn. Yes.
Okay. Now we have a bunch of these little weedling guys. The first one here is going to hop out, firing off 2 more shots at Warwick. Pellet, 8 and 6. Both of these are going to miss. The other 2 are on this side. This one here and this one here come scrabbling forward. This one's going to take shots at you, Pine. 2 radiant pellets. Bang, bang. I rolled 2 5s. I rolled 2 5s. This one here is going to run up and make some branch attacks against Warwick. 19 and 23. Both of those are going to hit. Oh, jeez. Okay, for 10 on the first and 13 on the second. 23 total points of damage. Warwick already looking bloodied at this point from the pellets and running through the forest here in these 2 branch-like attacks. Helene.
Yeah. So I was gonna see if this. There we go. So noticing Pine's approach, Helene's gonna approach basically in the same line to make sure that protect our friends. But as she walks up, kind of elegantly, it's kind of her thing. Even though she's whatever. She says, "Hey guys, I learned something last night. It's kind of cool." And yeah, we walk up to, let's see, from here. Ooh, does this work? Yes. Yes. Okay. So we move right next to Pine. And we use this this lovely little thing that we call Rhymes Binding Ice. Shoots an ice cone forward, and they have to do an intelligence save. Is that what this is? No, a con save.
I was gonna say ice for intelligence. That'd be impressive.
Yeah.
Rhymes Binding Ice. I don't think I've had anyone use it before. Burst of cold energy emanates in a 30-foot cone. Con save. Cold damage. Oh, it's like a mini cone of cold. That's
Yeah,
fun.
and I think wait, so is the DC save for both damage and so it's supposed to lower speed down to 0.
Or until another creature reaches out, use an action to break the ice. A creature hindered by the ice has speed reduced to 0. On a successful save, they take half as much, aren't hindered. Yeah, so for them to break free, it just takes an action.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we're gonna slow them down because there's a lot of these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. I want to go ahead and roll some con saves for these guys here. There they are. All right, con save. Boom, boom. 12 and 9. You're going to hit for 15 on both of them and immobilize both of them in ice here. Damn. Nice.
Good luck moving, fuckers. I mean,
family-friendly weekend Spelljammer in Space.
yeah, but Helene's in Dark Helene at the moment.
Dark Helene.
Dark space. Helby.
This is her dark arc.
That's what I was looking for. There we go. Got a little cone of cold action going. Oh,
Ah, nice.
excellent. Helene, that is your action and your movement. You have a bonus action remaining should you like to utilize it.
No, I think most of my bonus actions are defense. I think we're good.
Okay, excellent. Our next little weedling is down here, and I think he's going to come out this way and fire off some shots at Xanth instead, since he's off on the side. Xanth does have a bit of a bonus to his AC in being in cover there, so it's +2 to that. So 16 and 19. The 16 will miss. The 19 will find the mark against Xanth for 5 radiant damage. Okay, AAA.
Ooh. Okay. I think. So these two are immobilized. Is that what you said?
Yeah. They're like covered in ice now up in this tree.
Yes.
Is it like? Would you imagine it's their whole bodies or just like their feet, like legs and stuff?
Enough to immobilize them, but they can still use their action to get out. So it's gonna be like part of their body.
Like waist down ish.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. So it's gonna be like most of their legs, and enough of for them to like have to actually take time to scrape the ice off themselves.
With a credit card. I
Yeah,
got in regular water.
Absolutely.
AAA will run up here next to Helene. And he's gonna open his mouth and get him, Clarence, as his spider crawls out of his mouth and down his chest, and I'm casting him here, and then he's gonna run his as my action, and then he's gonna run his 20 feet to here. So there. If I can do that.
Yep.
Somewhere in here, in the range where I can. Then this is my flamethrower.
Oh, yeah.
Eldritch cannon. So
Okay.
these immobilized guys now have to make a
A
dexterity
dex save. Oh.
Didn't
Well,
know if that
I
was
would assume that they're likely a disadvantage for doing that. I don't know what would tell me that, but man, maybe them being covered in ice.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the
Where's that?
cannon
Hold on.
there. Oh, as they are then blasted by fire directly afterwards.
Eldritch cannon. Let me find.
Which element do you get when you combine fire and ice? Gotta be something.
Steam.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it does
Yeah.
assist them in the process of getting free, but for the portions of this dex save, they're absolutely at disadvantage to like try and avoid this, right?
I don't know how to roll my Eldritch cannon on the.
Oh, what is your spell save DC? And then
It's a
I think
16. It's a 16.
16? Okay, they both fail. One's 15,
Okay.
one's a 3. And then we can just, I think it's
Okay.
what, 3d8 damage?
2d8.
2d8 worth of damage there to both of them.
9.
As the fire blast goes off here, and it does free them up as it melts the ice away, but combination wise here, that's 24 total points of damage to both of these weedlings, and wow, yeah, they're looking pretty rough at this point.
Does it set the
Nice.
trees on fire?
Sure. Yeah, we could do that.
It
I wanna
didn't
burn the
before you
forest
said
down if I
that,
can.
probably.
Yeah, why not? Generally, I like leaving my trees alone, but hey, you know what? Let's set them on fire.
Great.
Yeah,
Just landed
there
here.
we
We're already
go.
creating forest fires. I love it.
Only you can start forest fires. Okay.
I can't do it in real life. Let me have my fantasy.
Excellent. Okay, AAA. That's just a bonus. Is that a bonus action? Just doing that?
Casting was an action,
Ah,
and then
okay.
bonus action was to tell him to move.
Perfect. Love it. Now we've got Warwick Blasimoff, who has just dodge rolled out of the way of the tongue. He's going to come up into a kneeling position here and attempt to fire off his musket at the Weedling directly next to him. Never mind. He's going to throw a force grenade.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
right? It's a 20-foot radius sphere. Oh, he doesn't know about... Sorry, Clarence. He's going to just throw the grenade.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Into this area and hit these 3 Artuks.
Clarence has
As...
got to be used to force damage, right?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Being around the, he just, watches his father play around with force blasters and stuff.
All the time.
Sometimes it becomes a force cannon.
He does
Yeah, there you go.
sometimes also become a force cannon. So it's just going to explode in this area here as Warwick throws a force grenade, forcing a dexterity saving throw for everyone in the area. So that'll be the Artuks and our poor little spidery friend here.
20 plus 2.
So dex for the 2 weedlings,
Oh.
dex for the star horror.
Clarence,
It is a
it's a
DC
19.
15 saving throw. Nice, Clarence. It is 5d6 force damage. So 20 total force damage, halved down for those with above a 15 on the save. So the force grenade goes off, explodes in the area here, deals 20 points of damage. This Weedling saved. Gosh, this one did too. The Star Horror failed though, and will take a full 20 points of force damage from the grenade. How's Clarence looking?
Clarence dives away from the force grenade as it and propels him against a rock or something, and then he's laying on his back, legs curled in, and gone.
Oh, the poor boy. He goes down. Oh, it's okay.
He's still
you can
twitching
fix
though,
it.
you know what I mean? Like,
You can fix him. Yeah, you can fix him. All
We
right.
have the technology.
yeah.
Warwick will then get up in 5, 10, 15, start running backwards towards Crux. Crux, because I forgot to do this earlier, is going to run a little bit forward and provide covering fire for his friend here, firing off his muskets at the Weedling just behind 22 and 16. Both of these are going to hit for 20 points of damage here. This Artuk also now bloodied. This whole set of Artuks in this area, all very much injured at this point. All 4 of them.
We got to visit Ammunition and get Crux some Uzis.
Okay. The last in our list here, this Weedling is going to come forward, hopping down. And Pine, you're kind of like direct center here. I think he's just going to go ahead and make some attacks with their Pew Pew Radiant Pellet. 15 and 20 for 17 total, Pine, unless you want to do your little reaction-y deal.
I'm gonna flashbang him.
All right, we're going to flashbang.
Flashbang 'em.
The first one goes from a 15 to a 14, which means it'll just miss, and you'll take 10 radiant damage instead of 17. The second one will still find the mark.
Okay.
So you're Yoru from Valorant. I understand.
Flash out. All right.
Well, when you shoot his clone, he flashes whatever you shot it. You're not supposed to shoot it. It's just the immediate flash. Wah! That's what I see Pine Sol as. You shot me. Wah!
You shot me.
Pocket light.
It's a pocket sand. I love it.
Yeah, it's pocket light.
It's like shining someone with a laser beam. It's like, A little-
Just like poking in their eye.
All right. Back at the top of the turn order is Xanth, who is taking some good cover here. What do you want to do with him?
Let's see here. I'm gonna have him do another double attack with his longbow.
Yeah, absolutely. Who are our targets?
That one and that one.
Okay. Absolutely.
Let me see the longbow.
17, yeah, absolutely hits on the first. The 9, however, is going to sail wide. But the first hit does 19 points of damage, 9 of those being radiant. So a huge blow on the first one here.
And I'm going to keep him right there.
Absolutely. Okay. Artuks do not know retreat. They do not know fear. And the Star Horror will rush forward. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna roll a d6 here, see if he gets his thing back. A 4. Ooh, that is not gonna be enough to get that back. So instead, he's gonna make 2 branch attacks against you, Pine. Branch 1, branch 2. First one is a natural 20 and
Pocket
a
light.
23. Pocket light! Smash! Oh, so he does not crit. He'll get a 16, though. That will find the mark still for a tidy little 7 bludgeoning damage. The second one is going to miss. However, he is then... Oh, no, that's it. That's all he's got. All right, cool. Our little weedlings here are going to hop out of the trees that are now beginning to burn a little bit more brightly and take firing action here, I think, against Helene. 2 shots here from the weedling. Pew, pew. 22 and 20, Helene.
Ouch. Yeah, those both hit.
Yeah. 7 on the first, 8 on the second.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Crux is going to continue running up this direction to provide the backup here, firing off at the Star Horror. Oh, go blast him off! Get to the ladder! Let's see if he actually lands these shots. You know, he's been practicing. Mostly drunk, but he has been practicing. So, 22 on the first, 12 on the second. 22 is going to hit for 7 more on the Star Horror here. Pine.
Let's see here. I am going to... I'm going to use Burning Hands on the acid one.
Okay.
Or not. Is it acid? Or is it this guy right here?
Yeah, he's got the acidy tongue.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to burn it off.
Okay.
Acid tongue. I liked him in Lord of the Rings.
Let's see. May I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Take 1 step back.
Okay.
And
I will
and
take-
blast both of them.
Something is telling me that I should possibly take...
A divine voice in my
Somewhere
head.
deep
Back.
inside.
Wait. My left or your right?
What?
Just like here or here.
Where?
To the right. Cat.
Here?
Cat. Yeah. All right. That'll work. That'll do. Yeah, because
Okay.
it'll just guarantee you hit both of these guys here, and they both have to make saves.
Something is telling me that I have decided to step to the right and then use my burning hands.
It was the song.
Technically, it's kind of your left.
Oh yeah,
It
look at
is.
my left,
It's
huh?
character
It
left,
is, yeah.
screen right, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I
so-
didn't pay attention to that in theater class. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Let's get some dex save for the Star Horror and dex save for the Weedling here. Oh. Okay. The Weedling will succeed. The Star Horror will fail. You upcasted this is 15 points of damage as you all of your hands become fiery and blast outwards here. So the Weedling will suffer 7. You know what? Screw it. I'll give it to you. It was 1 off, right? And then the Star Horror will just die. That is enough to kill this one here. Boom. Done. And the one behind. Dead and dead. Nicely done.
Is it like charred?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to. Because they have bark-like skin, right? So when they're hit with
Uh-huh.
these fiery things, they absolutely start burning and charring and. Yeah.
Are you gonna
Okay.
eat one?
I would then like to use my... Excuse my movement, and I'm gonna walk up to this one and see if it is medium rare or rare.
Uh-huh.
We're in starfish tonight.
Neither medium rare, very rare still, but definitely dead, and parts of its bark-like skin are smoldering.
Noted. That will end my turn.
I am so worried. Okay. Thank you
Pine, stop
to the
looting.
chat, Bricarius, for the draw for the deck of many for 1 AAA.
Oh.
We'll have to find out how that works. Yay! Okay. I kind of know where it's already gonna go. I love it. Pine, anything else here? You good?
Nope, that will end my turn.
All right, we've got 2 weedlings up next. Jeez. The thing is, weedlings, I mean, Artuks don't retreat. They physically do not. This one here is gonna run up this direction. They do have range with their lashing out with their tendrils here. So the branch, we're gonna have 1 for AAA, 1 for Helene. AAA, it is a 17. Helene, it is a 12, and you'll be able to dodge out of the way of that one.
Shield.
Okay, yeah. So you conjure up your magical shield here, and we'll block the bludgeoning damage as it's incoming. This weedling will come over this way to Xanth. You guys keep some range. Use branch twice, 14 and 12. Both of these will miss. Helene.
Yeah, so in order to get our sneak attack, movement's the only thing that makes it so I can't do that, right? Or what is it?
Yeah, so you can use your bonus action to take steady aim, and that sacrifices your movement and bonus action to gain advantage. Or you can attack a creature within 5 feet of an ally, and that, if it hits, also gets sneak attack, but does not give you advantage.
But if I just teleported behind something,
Yes. You want to do nothing personnel kit to one of these guys and like hope it gives you advantage?
nothing personnel, kid. Yes.
All right, fine. Which one?
This is still 30 feet, right? Yeah, this one. Right here. Boink.
Okay, yeah. Boom, boom. Stepping through the starry shadows. You appear on the other side of the Artuk. Go ahead and roll.
Whisper, how does this dagger taste?
24. Probably pretty sharp. Go ahead and roll with sneak attack.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, 21 total points of damage as you stab through the long, extending neck of the Artuk up into its starfish-like head. He dies.
Oh,
Nice.
take it.
Bonus action and action. You still have movement remaining should you like to use it.
I do have movement. I'm going to move further this way. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna move right about here.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
Uh-huh.
Why did my character sheet go away? There we go.
Oh, a
There.
20. Yeah, you get closer to the tree line here, right? And as you make your way that direction, you can see and hear out into the distance of the jungle more movement. More than likely, there are more Artuks making their way this direction.
Trying not to alert the thing I'm right behind. I'm like waving my hands in the air. Helene's like, guys, I hear ears. I hear more.
I hear ears.
Ears, more. That way, they're coming.
It's like a kindergarten teacher. Listening ears, everyone. Okay. This weedling here is going to have seen you run that direction. Is going to stay up in the trees and fire down twice, Helene.
Okay.
Boop. 13 and 14. The 14 will find the mark for 11 radiant damage. Will bring us to triple
11,
A.
you said?
Yep, 11.
I can see this, right? Can I use Uncanny Dodge or no?
Yeah, you can use your reaction to uncanny dodge this. It'll
Okay.
drop it to 5.
5, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to. Not close. I'm gonna walk over here next to Clarence's dead body. Be like, oh, I was so freaking careless. As he, I'm gonna kick his body, like into the air and away, like over here somewhere. And as it flies away, I'm gonna shoot it with my gun, casting catapult on it back at this guy.
Okay.
Oh god.
So he's gonna make a deck
Absolutely.
save.
So you're gonna cast it from this way. So the straight line, I'm just doing the straight line kind of looks like this, right?
I forgot about the straight line.
Yeah. So if he dodges, it keeps going.
Well, couldn't a straight line theoretically go this way?
Yes, it could. You want to do it that way instead?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Our first Artuk is going to have to make a little dodge here, or it doesn't matter. He fails. That's a 10. He'll take the 12 points of bludgeoning damage to the dome as Clarence's body impacts soundly. Okay. The Weedling is still up, but barely. You see him reeling, his weird starfish, like, pillar head bleeding all over the place from the embedded metal pieces of your once spidery son.
I don't think I can do anything else as a bonus action here, so I will just sit and watch the forest burn.
Okay. Yeah, the forest does continue to burn. Blastimov continues to retreat, stumbling his way over to where the ladder is this direction. He will turn around, fire off some shots, attempting to finish off the Artuk here that you are working on, AAA. Let's see what he's got. Bang, bang. Musket shots. 6, 14. He will miss both as he continues stumbling backwards. This Artuk here. You know, Pine, you made the most light. I think he's going to run up this way, make some attacks against you. Branch. 17 on the first, 9 on the
Flashbang!
second. Flashbang! Jeez, you have so many of these.
I only have one left.
Okay, with the disadvantage, that becomes a 9. Good job. You did it. You avoided both attacks once again.
My pocket light is dimming.
Yeah, I need new batteries. All right. With that, we get back up at the top of the turn order. Xanth. What do we have our boy do?
We're having our boy use double tag, and I'm gonna have him do. Wait, let me see here. I'm gonna do longsword attack. I'm gonna have him walk up and do a longsword attack.
All right, absolutely. He closes the distance here on the Artuk Weedling. You get 2 longsword strikes from Xanth.
Can it do two-handed?
Yes, absolutely. He doesn't
Okay.
carry a shield, so more than likely he would use two-handed. 16 does hit. The 12, unfortunately, will miss, but will deal
Darn it.
14 total points of damage, 10 of it radiant as the sword flashes in the air here. Nice.
Awesome. I will leave him there.
Perfect. Love it. Crux is going to fire off at the Weedling in front of you here, attempting to thin the herd. Let's see if he... All that practice, right? He's got to be able to land something. Bang, bang.
Right?
He does. That's a
Right.
natural 20. Natural 20 on the first and a 22 on the second. He'll hit both for a total of 18 points of damage against this Weedling that was undamaged until now. Taking him from undamaged to bloodied immediately. Nice. Good shots, Crux. Pine.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna use.
Uh-huh.
Seeing that it is still very, very rare,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna use Burning Hands again. And then also hit the one behind it.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. I wouldn't have it any other way, Pine. Wow. More flame, more fire. It's probably fine. Oh, it didn't show up for you guys. That's weird. My map didn't update. You get these cool little animations, and when they don't work, you know? All right. Fine for 10 points of damage. Dexterity saving throw for the Weedling. Boop. He fails at a 9. You will take all 10 points of fiery damage as you set the body of his former compatriot ablaze. Nice. You monster.
I'm staying right here. I want to make sure it's cooked thoroughly.
Okay, absolutely. You stay right there, cooking it down. And you know what? We'll provide a little bit of flame for you. There it is. He's burning. He's successfully burning now. Okay.
Like a marshmallow.
Cooking.
Get that golden brown. Okay, the next two Weedlings, this one here and this one up here, are both going to make branch attacks. They are suffering at this point, very much hurt. 2 for AAA are 12 and 8. Both of those are going to miss. The 2 for Xanth are 19 and 15. The 19 will hit Xanth here for 6 bludgeoning damage. This brings us to Helene.
You said this one that Pine just burnt or just sent as a side piece, the 2-piece, is hurt? Like how hurt? Roughly?
This one is very much hurt. Also took 2 shots from Crux.
Right.
So this one has now been burned. Also shot twice. The one up in the trees here has seen 0 damage.
Right.
But the rest of these guys are very much injured.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with the impending news and considering that the retreat has kind of been made, Helene's gonna start running back towards to try to get next to Pine again. And when she gets there, or midway, whatever, she's gonna shoot some magic missiles at the hurt one closest to Pine.
Okay, yeah.
Ah! Hey, boss!
Hey.
Hey,
There's stuff coming.
Yeah.
What?
There's more stuff coming. Wait, does this?
You're gonna have to wait. I'm cooking here.
Can I curve the bullet around Pine Sol?
Magic missile, when you cast it, it just goes to the point. There's no roll to hit. It just goes. So
I just wasn't sure if it was like line of sight or something.
yeah, no, you're good.
It's 3, right?
It is 3. Yep. The 3 magic missile rolls here. Nice. For 9 more. Yeah, this one here. Almost dead. This one's 1 point, man. 1 point. I'm not gonna give them all away. Okay. And as you
Pine,
look
hurry
back,
up.
Yeah, as you look back to that direction, you see the trees beginning to parting, and an enormous Artuk head rises out from the canopy.
Wonderful. Yeah, that thing. We gotta go.
Yeah, Warwick back here is, come on then. Let's go. All right. Helene, anything else?
No.
Okay. This Artuk is going to pursue. Gonna fire off a couple of shots here with its radiant pellets. 1 for Helene, 1 for Pine. Helene is a 17 to hit. Pine, it is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, hits me.
Helene, it is a 10. 10 points of damage. You can uncanny dodge again once you have your turn.
I think I'm gonna have to.
Okay. And then Pine, it is 5 points of radiant damage.
I'll take it.
All right. AAA. You see that enormous head rising out of the jungle.
Well, that's a cause for concern there, I think, boss.
Yep.
Triple A's gonna standing face to face with this guy here, And I like to imagine it like a Western standoff where he's like itching for his trigger finger for the gun, and that thing's getting ready to whip a tentacle. And he's gonna whip out that clown pistol that I've had in my pocket. I wanna roll that sucker.
No.
17 to hit.
Absolutely hits. The tentacle lashes out. The pistol fires off. The target is not a humanoid, so
Oh, fair enough.
it doesn't I mean, it's, you know, it's a plant.
Yeah.
But I'll give you the I'll do it. Whatever. You know what? It's funny. He fails to save on a 6 and takes 9 psychic damage and dies.
Fair enough.
We need rubber chickens to do the noise.
One of the dead our curled up spidery friend rolls across like a tumbleweed. AAA. Oh no. All right.
Spider
AAA.
weed.
That's what's
It's
left.
Pinesaw making the hawk or eagle sound in the sky with chitters, with clicking chitters.
Nice. I don't think I have another bonus action. Yeah, so I'm gonna fall back over here by.
Yeah, start running back to Warwick here as he's
Yeah.
stumbling, holding his side, bleeding profusely. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have a? I don't know if it takes. Never mind. I was gonna see if I could heal him, but I don't think I have any bonus action healing.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna continue to like stumble back towards the thing, firing off a couple more shots here. He's gonna deliver one this way. Hopefully he can hit one of these. He is not looking so hot. Boom, boom. Musket shots go off. One will find the mark against this one here for 11 points of damage. Right, whizzing past Crux's hippo-like ear. He is gonna make it to the ladder here and begins to climb.
Oh, you ever seen hippo ears? They're adorable.
Right, and it does a little flutter as the bullet whizzes by. Yeah.
How strong is this ladder?
How strong is it? It's real strong. What do you mean?
I think we're about to find out.
About to have like 6 people and 2 hippos on this thing.
Yep.
It'll be fine. What is Xanth doing?
How much do you weigh, AAA?
I
Being
don't
all
know,
metal?
a lot, probably. I'm solid copper.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna do two-handed longsword again.
Absolutely.
1,000 pounds, maybe.
Ooh, 19 hits. 11 will miss.
Civic.
But the 19 is going to deal plenty of damage here for 21 total. 13 radiant slicing through the Artuk here.
Yeah. I'm gonna have him use his movement to run over to me.
Absolutely. Provide that backup. Yeah, I think as he makes his way to you there, he points out into the jungle. Pine Soul, we need to go.
Yeah. That's almost ready.
Pine? All right,
Fine.
Cruxes are going to also start maneuvering backwards. Just, come on now, it's time to go. Fire off 2 shots at the remaining still visible Artuk. Let's see if he's able to get any shots here. Bang, bang. 14 and 16. The 16 will hit for 10 piercing damage. Nice. Okay. Pine, what do you want to do?
How good is it looking? Looking pretty cooked through? Yeah.
I mean, it could definitely use some more time, but it depends on what Pine thinks is acceptable.
I mean, just as long as, I pretty much burn away a majority of the acid and the poison. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really, I just want to make sure that we get rid of that stuff.
Oh,
Does acid cook out like alcohol? I don't.
I think it's more like a sea
What's the
urchin
evaporation
type
point?
of poison, right? Like
Like it's part of the being.
it's part of the being. So you could certainly try.
It's like blowfish where you gotta cut it just
Yeah,
right.
you gotta like.
Chat, he said the thing. You can certainly try. He said the GM thing.
All
Chat, he
right,
said
that's
the
fine with
thing.
me. All right. How much does this thing weigh?
It is larger than you.
Okay.
you'll be dragging essentially a human-sized starfish with like tentacle arms that are 10 feet long.
It's not heavy. It's just awkward to carry.
All right, would I have to roll strength in order to cut off one of its tentacles?
Do you have a thing to cut? Your rusty knives?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's an athletics check to saw through one of these tentacles. That's a 9.
I would like to use my flash of genius to give her a +5.
Why this one? Why now?
Because I could do it 5 times.
It's a 14. Yeah, that'll be enough for you to rusty knife saw through some tentacles.
You see, like all my arms, going at it, like.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Xanth
goodness.
watches you and says, Pine, let's go. What are you doing?
Hold on, we gotta bring this back. Help me pick up this thing. We gotta take it back with us.
Why?
Just a tentacle. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
He'll
Don't worry about it.
grab it. Ever your loyal compatriot, Xanth will help you take the tentacle. Oh, all right. Pine, do you have any movement, bonus actions?
Oh yeah, we're gonna move with it.
Okay, so you're gonna drag the tentacle with you and you wanna start making your way backwards?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and move. You got a tentacle on your person. Helene, what do
Is
you
this
want to
thing
do?
Huge.
The big
How
thing?
big is
Oh,
this?
the big thing? Oh, sure. Yeah,
The-
yeah, I can show you.
The tentacle.
Oh, it's if she cut it off at the base, if Pine cut it off at the base, it is 10 feet long.
Oh, God. So you're dragging it. Are you dragging it? You're dragging it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't use my. I can't use my full movement.
As a
That's
reminder of the size of the tentacles, there it is again.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Well, in interest of speed, Helene's gonna run and help her.
Okay.
Help her carry it.
As you join us.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure this is fine.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
There's still one behind us, right? How far is it? That's 25 feet.
Yeah.
Before going to do that, I'm gonna shoot more magic missiles.
Okay. Do 5 and 3 for 10 more points of damage delivered back to the Wheedling here.
Yeah.
He is
Covering
bloodied.
fire.
Yeah, he's bloodied at this point as you guys are making your way backwards. Fires in the treetops continue to spread. Oh yeah, it's getting good. It's getting good. All right. Helene, anything else? Just helping?
Just helping, using everything I can to help.
Okay. As the Artuk Wheedling does slither itself
Oh,
forward
no.
here. It's got 2 attacks. It's gonna make one against Xanth and one against Pine, because how dare you take one of its friends' tentacles like this?
Imagine somebody running off with your friend's arm after
Yeah,
killing
that's
them.
what I'm saying. Apparently, he's completely and totally flabbergasted at the situation and rolls an 8 and a 9 and will miss both completely. As AAA's turn does come up here, you guys begin to see the creatures in the distance here making their advance.
Oh,
The
no.
enormous Artuk towering above here. In
There's
the
some
tree
Jurassic
line.
Park stuff here, man.
Oh yeah.
Um.
All right, AAA, what do you think?
Well, let's see. All I have is my clown pistol. I don't have my regular pistol, but I'm gonna shoot with the pistol.
Love
at
it.
this one. This is the only one I have to click though.
Yeah, wait, what happened? Okay, there's your pistol. What happened to your regular pistol?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't
He
know.
forgot it at home, I guess.
I don't know.
7 damage.
18's gonna hit. I'll roll the save here in a second, and I'll add your pistol because apparently that's missing now for whatever reason. Let's see if he can make a little wisdom-y save. He does make the save
Oh boy.
at a 16 and will be unaffected by the pistol.
Get.
What's his hand? Took it in a prank and forgot to give it back.
This is what? I just looked down at the pistol. It's not working. It's a piece of clown junk. Can I as a bonus action? Can I just throw it at him?
Yeah. You throw the clown pistol at him. Of course you can.
It's not working. Throw it.
Throw it. Awesome. Clown pistol is gone.
Performance issues?
Let's see. What's that? What's my unarmed? Plus 4?
I got you. And somehow magically your pistol appears at your side once again.
17.
For some reason,
It was
it's
just hidden.
not
It was hidden in
working.
the trench coat somewhere.
Yeah, it's like just not adding to the character
Just won't do
sheet.
it.
It's so weird. Yeah. What if I add an automatic pistol to it? Does that work?
Pistols are
No, it does not.
licensed by Wizards of the
Was
Coast.
it the
They-
coast?
you
Yeah, I can't
it.
use them. Oh damn. Okay.
So yeah, that's I have no strength. That's a 1 damage.
Poof. It hits the Artuk in the head and deals 1 point of damage. I love it.
Yeah, but it's definitely stunned because it's like, why did you throw your weapon at me? You know? It's like, whoa, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. That's it. That's totally it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh my god. That's funny. Okay. I'm just recreating pistol here. Anything else that you want to do here, AAA?
I'll go to the ladder, I suppose, and
Okay.
start making my way.
Sounds good. Testing a roll. There we go. Pistol, damage, pistol. There we go. Actual pistol is added.
Sick.
Boom, done. All right. Warwick is just going to continue to climb. That's all he does here. Xanth. What do you want him to do? Hi. Am I muted?
Totally blinked out.
Oh.
Nope,
Oh,
blinked out.
I was like, oh no, did I die?
I was looking at the sheet. I was looking at the sheet, and I was like,
I thought that was the
there's a
face
light
of
on in
I'm
the
about to do
background.
something totally scandalous. I thought that was a general cat. I'm thinking chaos
Yeah.
face.
Like,
There's
he's
just a
gonna hate
candle
me
in
for
the
the
room.
next thing that I say here. It's all I'm waiting for.
oh god, no, I'm gonna have Xanth, basically be like, oh my gosh, for heck's sake, I'm gonna help. So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna help drag the thing with us.
Okay. He doesn't make any attacks on this Artuk that's trying to kill you. He just helps with the.
Yep.
Okay. He's your
It's just
boy.
right there. You're like, hold 1 second.
Hold
we
on,
gotta move
hold.
this.
Yeah, Crux watches this. He's what are you doing? Come on, let's go. And he's gonna fire off a couple of shots here to try and cover your retreat. 21 will hit for 7, but this thing's still not dead.
My God.
And he's gonna retreat backwards here too, trying to usher AAA up the ladder. Pine?
Yeah. It's a pretty good day, you know? Okay, I'm gonna keep dragging this thing, you know, with me, you know? Yeah.
Okay, fine. As you continue to drag the thing that direction, an attack of opportunity as you exit the range of the creature. It's a 19 to hit as you drag the branch-like arm. You want to do the light? All right.
It's my last one.
All
So
right.
better count.
Oh, with disadvantage, it's an 11. Yeah, it'll count as he goes. I can't see out of his weird starfish eyes. All right. Helene, you are assisting in carrying the damn thing. Is that continuing?
It's right here, right? No, I gotta shoot. I gotta shoot again.
It is literally
I got-
right here.
I gotta shoot again. It's gotta be almost dead. I'm shooting.
Okay, magic missile here. 9, 11. Yeah, that'll be just enough to kill this thing as it goes down.
I
the lash of the
imagine
magic
3
missiles.
turns in a row. I'm just blasting. I'm just finger gun blasting, man.
Awesome. All right, you have movement and bonus action remaining.
Yeah, I'm helping with the tentacle.
All right, you
like,
drag the tentacle that direction with Pine, making your
Pine,
way
we're gonna talk about this later.
towards the thing. That is the last of the Artux here. Everyone making their way towards the ladder, clambering up as swiftly as possible, attempting to flee the scene. As you do so, the giant Artux down below, trying to grasp up and out at your ship as it pulls away. Somehow, this ladder seems to be doing very, very well at holding everyone aloft. I'm not super sure how, but you're able to escape the clutches of the Artux and escape into the sky. Back
Vampire wood.
into doom space. That being said, dang, that's a really great timing for us to hit a break, huh? Man, that's crazy. Look at you guys. You're like professionals or something. I love it.
Yeah.
Nailed
Yeah,
it.
totally. I gotta lick my wounds. I'm not doing so hot.
Out of the Tarasques.
Yeah.
Ah, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
As we hit our commercial break, pulling up and away from the moon there, all of our friends holding on to a tentacle dangling from a ladder. We'll be right back. See you in about 5-10 minutes. Damn it. We were talking about food. Welcome back. And now I'm really hungry and I'm craving Popeyes and we're
That's
gonna
always-
finish the
if you
damn
hang
show.
around me too much, there will be food talked about. That's
Yeah.
just how it goes.
And now Cat's eating and I'm just like, yeah, we should
Oh.
end the show early so I can go eat.
All the Dan's and Cat's life talk about food nonstop.
Hey,
true.
best thing is you're in the
It's
driver's
true.
seat. And
I
it's at your
am.
discretion.
I am.
Yeah,
All right,
it's true.
and stop streaming button. Done.
And then the rest of the episode is figuring out how to cook this tentacle.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. We find ourselves floating away into doom space, clambering up I guess it's got to be like a magical ladder because how else would this function? Up onto our vampirates ship.
It's an
here
undead ladder.
with our new friend Warwick Blastomoff. So welcome back aboard the ship, having successfully rescued Warwick. Now, as you kind of like take your time, everyone catching their breath up at the top of the deck here, you know, everyone's kind of moving around watching what's happened. What do you want to do first? What's your first move?
I mean, I look straight to Crux and I'm like, that was eventful. Are you good?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Warwick, you doing all right, old man? He gives a nod and he's seemingly catching his breath here.
Well, was that the plan, or what happened with those creatures down there?
Yeah.
Whose bright idea was to meet on a planet with all these things trying to kill you?
Well, that would be mine. Oh, my efforts on creating a coalition have been surprisingly unsuccessful. Oh, hang on. And he like tears one of the long spines of the Artux out of his side. Oh, that stings. That one stings. The factions of Doomspace have little interest in battling the Xaryxian Empire. Seems only a distant threat to them, and they don't seem to care too much about it. They'd rather fight amongst themselves. You saw how prickly the Artux are. My peaceful entreaty has apparently somehow offended them.
I thought you were there to go harvest some of the tentacles, you know?
He sees you like dragging a tentacle on board the ship. Nope, I think I've gotten enough of their tentacles for a lifetime at this point.
Hey, Pine.
What?
You know that, like,
What's up, boss?
that's like legitimately the guy's friend.
Did
you
you know
could-
that they sell for like loads on the rock?
No, I've never
Yeah,
had.
They
never
sell
seen
for
one of these.
loads. Yeah, technically. All right, come here, boss. I'll let you in on a little something. They will pay a big pretty penny for this here tentacle, cause it's one of the most exotic, rare to find aphrodisiacs out there.
Okay, 1, gross. 2, how when do you think we're gonna get back? You think this thing's gonna stay the whole time?
Maybe you could just freeze it like you did before.
Yeah, we could just freeze it. Oh gosh, yeah, Triple A, you're a genius.
Well, I don't like to brag, but
The thing I just learned how to do that. You want me to use it on sushi?
What better way to test it, than to freeze this thing? And there's money in it.
We'll talk about this later. Why? Okay. Why? How did you piss them off so much that they sent like their big mama after us?
Well, Artuks are an interesting sort. They live for war, and, well, that was why I thought perhaps they would be willing to help us in some way. Well, they weren't super interested in helping us. Most of these factions only seem to have hunger for ships, spelljamming helms, weapons, things I cannot provide. The war is everyone's native tongue here, but the ones most fluent in it are the Mercanes. Blue giants are making a killing, selling ships, helms, weapons to the other factions in exchange for raw mineral resources. Unfortunately, I don't have much of that to offer.
Okay. Okay, so they're not gonna be helping the Xaryxians, are they?
No. We are far and away from Xaryx space. Just hoping to be able to maybe get some to our cause, bolster the base, tell them about the loss of life on various planets. Perhaps maybe threaten them that their planet could be next and stoke some fear in them and have a grassroots uprising based on it didn't work out too well.
Do you have any leads on where we can start then?
Yes, all is not lost. I've learned that most of these factions are in debt to a particular Mercane named Vocath. He may be able to help us for a price.
So we can be in debt.
Well, I'm not really seeing much of another way in preventing the Xaryxian Empire from continuing their rampage across the systems.
Crux, this guy is he's not starting off on the wrong foot here.
He's a longtime friend of mine, right, Helene? And
Yeah, so is the lady keeping robots and pretending that they like it where they work. I don't know where you keep your friends.
we've all had long lives. I've met various different people willing to help us, and some of them are, well, a bit shadier than others, yes. But we are trying to wage war against an empire.
Yeah, we're the good guys, right?
I think so.
Are we the good guys?
He takes out the flask and tries to drink it. Damn, it's empty. I don't even know anymore.
I mean, this whole endeavor began with us robbing a casino, so I would think it's no small reach to say we are not the good guys.
Well,
Yeah,
we are attempting to prevent the destruction of a planet and various other planets, right?
Well, you can do a good thing and be a bad person.
Now listen, we ain't the bad guys, we ain't the good guys. Technically, we better than both. You know? We're the
What does that
neutral
mean?
party. We do whatever we want. We're not stuck to, either, is this gonna be evil or is this gonna be good? We just do whatever we want.
That's a good point. Money has no alignment.
Yeah, exactly.
And you do all owe me a ship.
Yeah, we'll get it once we sell this tentacle.
Yeah.
Do you talk
Okay.
about anything else?
I just really miss my ship.
Yeah, we'll get you a ship, I'd hope, as long as we survive. You know, who knows? We might all be dead tomorrow.
Huh. Well, good for me, I am already dead.
Can't you get more?
You might be dead again.
I do suppose I could be more dead, yes. But at the moment, I think I'm very well dead already. Anyway, the Vocath guy, where is he?
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Yeah, where is mocap guy?
the Vocath evacuated hundreds of Erkokrad, Drykeen, and Susran from a doomed world of Fyrene, then sold ships and spelljamming helms to them for next to nothing. All of these factions strive to earn his favor. He's got a base. It orbits one of the 9 moons of N. He renamed the moon after himself. Hopefully we can find that rather quickly. Vocath enjoys blood sport. He has an arena. His base houses a gladiatorial arena where champions do battle with fearsome creatures that Vocath has transported from Fyrene. The factions send their greatest warriors to fight in that arena to gain his attention or win supplies, weapons, food, ships.
This sounds like a lot of work.
Well,
Doesn't seem that bad.
it may be the only way to secure the supplies necessary and the forces.
Okay, why
Why
didn't we
is
do this in the
everybody
first place?
I'm sorry, what?
We're trying to make an easy buck. Remember that.
No, there is nothing easy about this.
Yeah, that's my point.
You do know you are deep within doom space at this point now too, right?
I don't have to remind me. I know. But why are we trying to make things worse? I don't understand this. You know, I've been listening to Commodore Crux here, and he's been it's been kind of 50-50, I'm gonna be honest. It's like helpful, but it's dodgy, but it's shady friends, but it's helpful. We're already in it. I guess let's just go.
We're
right?
already in it, right? Exactly. We better see it through now. What, you want to abandon it all and let those billions of people back on that planet just die?
I mean,
Wait, which
yeah.
one are we talking about? Because they already dead.
Well, the one that you were on previous, the one you were telling me about with the whole panda thing and the heist.
Yeah, those
Yeah, they're
guys are dead.
already dead.
Yeah, those guys.
The world is not yet lost, and Princess Zadali said that if we were able to destroy the Star of Xaryxis, then it would stop.
I ain't trust no princess.
The way that I see
I don't
it
know.
is-
She makes a pretty good tortellini. She's like a natural, boss.
Okay. Does tortellini save the world?
Yeah. You know what they say? Soup pasta is, soup pasta. You know what yeah. They say
I have
that all
heard
the
this.
time.
I have heard this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't feel great about any of this. But if this is what you guys want to do, I'll make sure to get it done. All right.
Let me just say this, and I'm just spitballing here, but if we allow the entire universe to be destroyed by the Xaryxians, well, then that would be bad for business, as it were.
Yep.
Hard to make money when all of civilization is dead. Hard to spend money when all of civilization is dead. So I think for those reasons alone, we should probably, see if we can't muster up an army. Unless we want to do it by ourselves. But I'm looking around. It's not that everyone here doesn't have a certain amount of talent in their own way. But
why has it
killing
gotta
stars is a
be
whole nother thing.
us? You know what I'm saying? Why has it gotta be us? What have we done to earn this leadership into the savior of the galaxy. I don't understand why it's got to be us.
It's not really like we earned it. It's more like we're kind of in debt, boss, so we kind of need the money.
And just think, the princess is gonna be pretty grateful if we, put her on the throne. We may be done working.
I'm sure she will, until she has a knife and I have a back.
Well, that's very cynical of you. But yeah, I mean, we gotta cross that bridge when we get there, I suppose.
Yep. All right. Rickety, shaky, holes in it bridge. We'll have to do that.
Listen, it'll be fine. These folks with the arena and the blood sport, that sounds not so bad.
It sounds kind of fun. Absolutely. But
Exactly.
I'm not on vacation.
You think about the arena, the blood sport, AAA. Your mind feels like there's something's gonna happen there. Something's gonna happen there. You've drawn the Flames card, which for our deck, a powerful supernatural force is coming to you.
No, that's just the charred tentacle.
Is it a good feeling or a bad feeling?
It is a feeling of dread.
Oh, okay, cool.
You
Okay,
didn't think
but
a
like, what
robot could
kind
feel
of dread?
sick,
Is it
could
like-
you?
Is it like the death dread, or is it like the dread that happens right before you go on a roller coaster?
It's
those are
Judge
different-
Dredd.
Those are two.
It is the existential spiral we all have at 3 a.m. occasionally.
Oh.
Occasionally? What do you mean occasionally? You mean every night?
You know what? Now that I say that out loud, maybe going to a place where they're pitting people against each other in a death match is maybe not the greatest idea. I heard it out loud. Now I'm like,
AAA, we
Get a
don't
weird
have
feeling
a
now.
choice. There's no other way for us to get the fleet necessary to fight the Xaryxians.
well, yeah, that does make a lot of sense. You know what'll make me feel a lot better. Where's Stop at? Little Stop.
Why you want to stop?
Nothing. It's comforting.
Little Stop has just been like in the armor of Pine the entire time. Just,
Hey, stop! I knock on my armor. Wake up! You gotta get up. Yeah, I don't know. He just wants to get up. He needs you or something. I don't know.
Comes crawling out of your armor, hops down. Sleepy little panda.
All right, one emotional stop here.
Hey, yeah, you can just hang out right here. He's gonna put Stop on his shoulder. I'm gonna need some of that luck.
Kind of wraps itself around you like a stole, right? Just right around the neck. And it goes back to sleep.
Hey, there.
All right, you take care of him, okay? I'm watching you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. He spent time living inside of me, if you recall. So, I think
This
him and
little
I
rat
have a
sleeps a
nice
lot.
bond.
Oh, man. Okay. So, the Commodore looks around here, palms up, hands wide.
Oh. Are we going to go?
I don't really think we have much of a choice. So, I mean,
right.
yeah.
That's
think
what
so.
everybody's saying. Everybody's got a choice, but whatever. I think it feels like this is what we gotta do. So let's do it, I guess.
All right.
He claps a hand on the back of his friend, blast him off.
All right, let's get these wounds checked out. I suggest everyone gets some rest. Vocath says, well, maybe go talk to Topola about using that little Ori thing and finding out where the damn place is.
But he doesn't know where it's at. Weren't we supposed to get the guy who knew where this place was?
This guy's useless. Hey, Pine, can you work with her? Can you guys figure this
Where
out?
will?
Maybe. Topola.
Yeah, I can't wait. Maybe you should do it.
Wait, why?
Oh wait, you mean the queen?
No. The
Or the lady that,
It's
you
fine.
know...
It's fine. I'll
Or
do it.
do you mean the
I'll do
lady
it.
that, you know, I kind of kidnapped?
What do you mean kinda? It wasn't kinda. It was straight up. You kidnapped this
but
lady.
I don't think that's a really good idea. Out of all the ideas you have, I'm gonna have to say this is a no-go for me. You know, self-preservation is kicking in. I think that you might need to do it.
All right.
Listen, I'm an old bug. I ain't looking to get squished quite yet, alright?
She's not gonna squish you. All right, fine. All right, I'll go make sure. AAA, come with me. That's fine. We'll go make sure we know where the heck we're going.
After you, right through that archway.
Yeah. And then when you're done, you come back, alright? Because then I'll finish slicing up this thing, you know, and they'll need to be frozen, okay?
Yep, I'll be back.
Okay. So you go head out to find Topola, who knows how to work the wild space Ori. And yeah, she's just hanging out on the deck, kind of looking down at the retreating moon that you were on top of, watching the lightning strike between the enormous rock pillars that make up the ground there. And she sees you approaching and says, well, that was something else. Is everyone all right?
We're fine. I took a bit. We're good. There's nothing. Well, the other guys downstairs are not so good. They're fixing themselves up.
Well, nothing a bit of rest and bandaging can't help, I suppose.
Yeah. So here's the thing. We gotta go to this guy who is supposed to be able to help us, but we also gotta do some stuff. He runs an arena. We gotta find it. We don't know where it is.
What's his name?
I don't know. I forget his name.
His name is Vocath.
Name is Mocap.
Oh, that's right. He evacuated Cathid away from the land. Yeah.
Vocath the Mercane.
That's the one.
That's the guy.
Right. No, sorry. I
That's what she
thought I'd help you out there a little bit. Yeah, I'm familiar. His base of operations is actually, well, it floats about, so it is quite normally all on the move, but the Wild Space Ori should be able to help us find it.
Do you think that you can help us use it, maybe?
Yeah, I can. Let's see here. You got it on you? Pull it out and see what we can find.
Wait. Looks at AAA. Do you have it?
I don't think that I have it. Did I have it?
I thought.
Did I swallow it? That's a good question.
Doesn't Pine have it?
I
think
Pine has
thought
it. It's fine.
so,
I would
yeah.
assume Pine handed it off when.
No,
you
that's
went to go
kind
do
of
the
why
thing.
I wanted her. I remembered that there was a reason we wanted Pine to do it.
So funny.
Hold on a second. Let me check. Boss, hold my ankles. He's gonna do a handstand.
hold your. All right.
Hold my ankle.
Yep.
He's
Mhm.
just gonna open his mouth and let everything drop out of his stomach of holding.
Do you want me to shake? Do you?
Yeah. Give it a good shake. It's like a bunch of guns and metal and
Clank, clank,
everything.
clank,
Oh
clank,
God.
clank.
What do you? Why is
A
this?
whole bunch of coins.
You
Yeah.
gotta
Bunch
fix
of
this.
expired,
dude.
While
bunch of
you shake him-
expired coupons.
Yeah.
Stop falls off your neck after he's like trying to hold on for a little while. It
sorry,
falls onto the
so-
ground.
No worry here. As he gets down, starts shoveling all that stuff back in his mouth.
Oh, this is. I didn't think I'd ever be disgusted by a robot. This is weird, man.
Well, it's not weird. Didn't have a problem with me swallowing that big gem.
One thing at a time is fine. It's not okay. It's not really a problem. It just looks like you're engorging. You know, just like engulfing everything.
Hey, listen, do you have your ways and I have mine.
I'm not judging.
Mutual respect would be a little bit nice.
Yeah,
in the team here.
You do you. Yeah. That's fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything.
Sorry, it's a touchy subject.
We'll be right back. We gotta.
All right. No, that's fine. I'll be right here.
Right, I just ran out. Pine.
Pine, where'd you go in the intervening 3 minutes?
Pine.
I'm inside of a tentacle.
Inside of the tentacle.
No.
Do you like go down below into the kitchen and just start picking through it?
I'm like Skywalker right now.
Oh no.
Pine. Xanth. Anybody?
I'm here. What do you need?
Oh, okay. Hey, wait. Where's Pine?
Pine went down to the kitchen with the tentacle. Something about crawling inside of it. Getting a better look, I think.
Is that a cooking term? All right, I'll go check.
I don't think so.
I like
Go
to,
check,
I like to
alright.
imagine Pine with this tentacle on the top half of her body, walking around with it flopping.
Like Boo from Monsters Inc.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Like one of those car dealership guys.
Wacky inflatable arm tube man.
Yeah.
All right. Helene goes to the kitchen then.
Okay.
Pine.
Yeah, what's up, boss?
Princess Zadali is also down there watching Pine do this. Just kind of legs crossed, glass of wine in hand.
Pine. What are you doing?
Whatever they're doing, it is quite entertaining, though it does smell quite awful.
I'm trying to make sure that I slice this thing up good, alright? You gotta take measurements, but not from the outside and the inside, because, what's interesting enough is with these tentacles, they got the little spines and stuff, so to avoid the spines, you gotta go on the inside of it, to slice it out.
That makes
Okay.
sense to me.
What you can do is, what you do is you just, here, watch this, and then you go, yeah, and it pop one of the spikes out.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Now, what are these
Yeah,
little
that's-
spikes for, Pine?
Oh, spikes? Normally people just take them and you could probably sell them, for like a little bit. People grind them up, you could use them for poison or something like that, Some people like to just take the whole thing and, shoot them at people. Quite dangerous, really. Oh, watch out, here comes another one.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
Do you
God.
mind?
This is
Pine,
dangerous.
Hold on to one of those.
As long as you don't stab me with it.
No, of course not, Pine.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, she just examines it, puts the wine glass down, just looks at it. Helene, what do you need from Pine? They're very busy.
Helene looks very suspicious at this. Hey, Pine, real quick. You got the Ori.
Head boss.
Oh God! All right, uncanny dodge. Pine, you got the Ori.
Oh, yeah. It's in my boot.
It's in your boot.
Yeah.
Can I just grab it?
Yeah, I guess you can do that. Watch out for
Okay.
watch out. Oh, wait.
Ah! I'm gonna grab this and get the heck out of here. All right, Pine, don't hurt anything or anybody or yourself.
No, we're good. Just don't tell anyone else to come here. Actually, no. Bring in Twilight Sparkle Eyes. I could use his help with. Oh wait, there's another one.
Oh no. All right, I will. Yeah. Enjoy yourself. And then she's gonna walk back up and or walk back out of the kitchen. Hope if she sees Xanth is like, make sure she doesn't hurt anybody.
I will do what I can.
And,
She gives you a small smile, clearly not going to interfere in any way with what Pine is doing.
Okay. And then we're walking back.
Okay. You come back upstairs and, well, AAA, Helene looks perplexed and concerned, but has the wild space Ori.
Oh, good. You found it. I think Triple is used to Helene looking like this after talking to Pine, so.
Yeah, I got it. I'll tell you about how I got it later. Maybe we'll find out pretty soon, actually. Yeah, here it is. What do we do?
Oh, well, all right, just hand it here. Now, you said Vocath? I'm quite familiar with that. That man decided that he was important enough to rename an entire moon after himself, and she starts manipulating the Ori here, and it gives this, like, holographic projection of a map. She starts kind of plying through it. Now, from Arun to Vocath will take about 3 days by Spelljammer ship. We are about 300 million miles away from it at this point right now. And then he has this little base that orbits the Vocath moon. It's one of the 9 moons of N. Yeah. I did some business with him way back in the day. Bloody affair that was. Anyway, is that really where we need to be going? I kind of thought that perhaps after you found your friend here, you would drop me off back home.
I mean,
I mean, tentacle.
Yeah. So this makes me look really bad here. Yeah, he's not really that helpful. I'm hoping that he's more useful in a fight than anything.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we gotta go there.
Well, if anything, it looked like, Crux was in much better spirits having a friend around.
Yeah, sure. I mean, maybe they're sleeper cells for, for the Empire. I don't know.
Sorry,
There's
what?
probably they're collect. I'm just spitballing. I don't know. I'm a little on edge. All right. I don't know what it is that we're even doing here anymore. I don't know how I got here. It's sort of all a big fever dream, and I would like to get this over and done with as quickly as possible because, well, if I'm gonna die, I don't want it to be just impending doom for years. I just want to die, okay?
Oh, well, I can quite agree with how we've gone on this wild goose chase, and some of us against our own will. I would also like the adventure to end, but preferably not in death.
I'll take it either way right now. Yeah.
Go
So
take this to the Spelljammer, and, well, they'll know right where to go.
all right. Thanks. Enjoy your time here.
Well, it's been nice to reconnect with Grimzod, but over the days I've been quite continually reminded why I broke up with him in the first place. He can be a little much.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Girl power. Love it. I'm gonna. You're making me uncomfortable. I have to leave.
She'll give you a nod and a look of concern, and as you walk away, she looks at AAA and says, "Did I do something wrong?"
No, the boss is just well, I don't know.
She seems
The
a
boss is
little
just
wound
sensitive.
tight.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Is she having trouble with Elena Sartell? A lover's quarrel, maybe?
When is she not having trouble? I wouldn't exactly call it lovers. See, the boss has what you might call an unrequited love for the captain. Although I think the ship getting destroyed is going to put a damper on any sort of relationships that may develop. Although it was a long shot, if you're asking me honestly.
She does seem quite attached to the idea of that old ship of hers. I do feel for her, though, having lost that piece of her life.
Hell yeah, she does. I mean, I get it. It's a sizable financial hit, but you would think that ship was somehow personally attached to her the way she talks about it.
Well, I don't know what her connection to it was, but most captains seem pretty, they seem to love their ships like their own children, so I can understand a little bit of that, I guess.
Well, if you love your child, then you probably shouldn't let Pine deal with it.
That is good advice. I will take that into consideration. So, as
The
a
kidnapper, you mean?
I was not careful.
do they also kidnap children? Is that
No, of course not.
or just wizards in towers?
No, I just had meant that Pine can be a little scatterbrained, so probably best not to leave your
how-
valuables or small children with it.
Would she eat the small children?
No, it probably would be more of like a candle would get lit somewhere, and she would walk off, leaving the child alone.
Oh, I see. I'm more of a victim of
Or
happenstance.
maybe she would have the child light the candles. I don't know. Either way, probably not a great combo.
No, it does seem that Xanth there has his hands quite full in, assisting
Yeah.
Pine Sol.
Well, that's a whole story in itself. You know that she was gonna scoop out his eyes with a spoon.
I've heard a tale or two about that. He does have beautiful eyes, but honestly, I think that's right up Pine Sol's alley, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me, but I also am not quite sure what she was planning on doing with him.
Do you think she'd eat him?
Well, I mean, I guess that's one route, but then she wouldn't be able to look at him very well.
Maybe she would eat one and then save the other.
That's a good point. I'm not really sure how
Do
that.
you think she keeps him around just to keep the eyes fresh until she wants them?
You know, that thought had never crossed my mind until now, but I could see it, I suppose.
Right, like a
I mean,
like a
she seems-
live-in refrigerator.
Yeah, well, see what's happened though is I feel like she's gotten a little attached to him. It's kind of like a pet.
Like a pet.
Yeah, a pet of some sort, like you and I would maybe have a dog.
Right, I understand.
But listen, a couple of years.
Like how you keep your little gnomies. Your little gnome robots,
You're downstairs. You're not here.
But hey, if he were to say the wrong word or ruffle her feathers a little bit, who's to say she doesn't pluck out one of them eyes?
Well, now you've given me the thought of what Pine Sol would look like with feathers, and honestly, it's quite fearsome, but beautiful, I think, in a way.
Well, I suppose if she could fly, that would be a terrible sight.
Wonder if they would like to fly. Make that happen. Anyway, notes about Vocath. He does think himself quite the benefactor, and, flattery does go a long way with him. So just keep that in mind when and if we get there in one piece.
Well, I'll keep it in mind, but I think we've dealt with that kind of type before, once or twice, and this fella doesn't seem so bad. I got a strange feeling about the place, but couldn't be any worse than back in my circus days. Those folks are pretty harsh.
All right, well, I'm gonna do a little fishing if you want to join me. Otherwise,
Yep.
I'll talk to you soon.
What are we fishing for?
Oh, you can
As he
fish
starts
for
to
all
vomit up
sorts.
He starts to vomit up a fishing pole.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, hey, now fishing out in the astral sea is a little different when you're fishing in the doom space here. And like trail off, and she's gonna just basically talk about the virtues of fishing in different areas and like the types of things that you can catch.
She keeps talking as he like reaches down and pulls a tackle box out too.
Oh, you are prepared, my friends. Okay. So, you have about 3 days. This means you guys will take your long rests here if you want to like do all your health points and stuff like that before you arrive at Vocath the Mercane's base. Is there anything else that you want to do in that intervening amount of time?
I think Pine Sol does.
All right, Pine, what are we doing?
All right, well, first of all, after I got done taking out all the spikes, you know, not decapitating anyone, like Boss said, you know, I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna load them up into AAA.
Yep.
AAA, it's a lot of spikes.
That's okay. I got a stomach of holding.
You indeed have a stomach of holding, yeah.
I will open my mouth, just the jaw and hinges really wide, just that Pine could probably fit her entire body in it if she.
Yep, I'm just gonna let them in. Yeah. Load them all in there. Then I'm gonna carefully.
Larry, twist it a little bit.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I think I got it. Okay. All right. We've loaded the missiles. I mean,
Oh no!
I do tend to cast catapult.
Oh no! I
noggin.
did not think about this.
Oh, I thought this was obvious. I knew exactly what was happening.
Pine, roll me like a survival or medicine check for how many of these spikes you're able to successfully extract. Oh no. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna do some counting of Artuk spines. I suppose. Let's see. It was a weedling. On one of those. Oh, there's so many.
Sounds like 5d12 to me.
16, 17, 18, 19. Wow. Okay. So it's at least 24, which is the number you rolled. So we'll go with 24 of these.
Holy crap.
Damn. All right.
Man.
24 Artuk spines. That's what you have now, AAA.
Okay.
All right,
I had a
Princess,
feeling
see,
we'd
this
turn-
is what you do. You know, when you don't have a grinder, but, you know, you want to use them as, like, you know, an actual weapon. You find something, like AAA here, that can spit them out at a very fast velocity.
I had a feeling AAA was going to get turned into an artillery bot at some point.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to basically divvy up the tentacle and different types of, like, you know, different cuts and slices and everything. And then I'm going to have the boss see
You're
about freezing them.
butchering them. Where are they getting frozen? You're on a pirate ship.
Boss can do the, you know, cold stuff.
That doesn't last forever.
I know, boss is gonna have to keep doing it.
I only have 2 of them per long rest.
Yeah, but you get a long rest, you know? We got like 3 days. That's a lot of freezing.
Oh man. Okay, how many times can I do
So
it?
here,
then, Cole?
here is a thing. The stomach of holding does not have air, meaning
fair.
the meat of the tentacle cannot rot.
All right, in you go.
But
Open it. Just cuts of tentacle. Oh no!
we could,
God, that's so
you know, we could have
gross.
just put this in a bag and tied it with a rope to the back of the ship and throw it in space.
There's just goo down your mouth as you've had to eat all of the tentacle.
Shut up and eat.
Oh my
I feel like that kid eating cake in
Yeah,
Matilda.
Matilda. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh my god. I'm gonna throw up. Oh no. Oh,
Augustus Gloop.
oh god.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Love it. Awesome. That happens in the 3 days. Anything else before we move on to less disgusting things?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell a princess how, what you should do with some of the horn, is you grind it up real nice and fine.
Mm-hmm.
And some people can't completely digest that type of bone, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
What are you saying? I don't think I get it.
Boss, I'm trying to teach her that, you can grind this stuff up and mix it with something and you'll make a poison.
Oh.
I see.
Yeah.
That is curious, Pine.
Mm-hmm.
I may have some use for that.
Yeah. Just sprinkle a little bit in the drink or something like that, Easy peasy.
Would you mind preparing some for me?
Yeah, sure. What kind? Do you want some that causes, an itchy rash, a swollen throat? Do you want them to basically stop breathing and keel over and die?
That
Do you
one.
want them to have red eyes? That one? Okay, all right, I got it. I got you this easy
Oh,
peasy.
Pine,
Okay, I'm gonna go over there.
Pine, wait. Hold on. Why, can you tell, why do you need this?
Well, I have a traitorous, treasonous brother that we may need to remove at some point.
But why, you're not gonna poison him?
Why not?
We're just gonna,
Yeah, why not?
he already doesn't like us. He's gonna drink poison?
I mean,
There is always the what ifs of a situation, Helene.
But how do I know you're not gonna use it on us?
You have my word. You
I
are
also
helping.
have detect. I also have, the magic stuff. I can detect poison.
You are
You think
putting
I was
in.
gonna? You think I was gonna teach you how to make a poison, and I wasn't gonna be able to, check to see if anything, was poison? Come on, boss. Come on.
I can't
Besides,
account for
we're
you
bonded
always
right
being
now.
there, you know?
Okay, well,
I
we're
know
bonding, all right, and you're kind of interrupting.
All right, I will find my way out.
Speaking of bonding, Pine, what are your opinions on Xanth?
He's good. He's a good boy.
A good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's nice.
Hmm.
He's very helpful.
He does seem to enjoy your company quite a bit.
Yeah, I enjoy his company too. He's like kind of like Stop is, He's like an emotional support,
You're treating
Emotional support elf?
a former member of the Xaryxian Empire, a lieutenant in our military, as a pet?
Oh God, no! What? No. This is just how we kind of thing, we treat each other, okay?
All right.
Treating him like one of
I
my
was
brothers, because that's what he is. He's like one of my brothers.
Wondering just if you had any interest in him, because I do find him quite attractive. And I thought perhaps on these long evenings.
You touch a hair on his head, and then I'm gonna slit your throat.
I see. Like a brother then.
Yeah, like a brother.
All right. Just the powder then, in case I have to.
I don't
poison
touch
my
your stuff.
twin.
You don't touch mine.
Well, did not expect that level of passion from you, Pine Sol. I understand I have overstepped.
No, it's okay. It's no big. It's no big. No, it's okay. I'll go make you this poison powder here real quick. All right?
Thank you. I do appreciate it. All right. Anyone else? The 3 days of travel.
I mean, after leaving, I guess I probably spent one day just kind of in the kitchen with, the two, and then just kind of watching and observing. But I think after that specific incident, I would probably have gone to find Captain Sartell, just to check in.
Yeah. She'd likely be prowling the deck looking for something to do because it's not her ship. There's no captaining to be done, and so she's like a, cooped up cat with nowhere to go.
Yeah. Yeah, so she'd probably Helene would probably walk up to her and be like, "Hey, I never really said this, but I do feel bad, and I'm sorry about your ship."
Oh, now, after weeks, you want to apologize, Helene?
I'm not good at it. I'm not,
Honestly,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
actually quite surprised you cared at all to make the apology to begin with. So perhaps I should just be thankful about that.
Yeah, I've never done this. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen when we get to this arena place, and I'm gonna be honest, kind of thought things were gonna go pretty bad the last few, events we've had, and
We've been
I don't know
incredibly
what's gonna
lucky,
happen.
is what I think. We probably all
Yeah.
should have died when the ship was destroyed to begin with.
exactly. And I'll be honest, I thought about you, and I feel bad about it all. I feel bad for dragging you into this, and
You thought about me
I know
and
you
what, and
signed up
felt
for it and all that.
pity?
Not pity, just you know.
No, I don't know. Helene, please clarify for me.
I overcompensate sometimes for
Sometimes.
I mean, okay, a lot of the time when I'm a sucker for a pretty face, and you got one. You got a pretty face, and well, you happen to be
Again with
a
the
very
flattery,
good
Helene.
captain.
Again.
Yeah.
There's no real meaning behind it. You've never meant it. It's all
I've
just
always meant
flash
it.
and
What do you
flare.
mean?
No, you
No,
go from
no.
one mission to another, from one job to another, and you make all these promises and these plans and things. Try to get me all tied around your finger, and then what? Disappear for weeks on end? Now you've got me on this merry goose chase, lost my ship. Flapjack may be looking happy enough. Look at his smiley little face there. Do you know how sad he is? No chair to sit in. No captainship for him.
I know.
What are you gonna do to
I
make it
know.
right, Helene?
Well, I wanna make it after this, and after this,
After this. It's always after with it, isn't it?
I wanna make the rest of us after this, with you.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, would you,
Don't
Well,
do
you-
this to me, Helene. Don't make the promises you can't keep again.
I'm not running anymore. All right. I've been doing this running around thing for a while. I've already lost so many people. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I want to be with you.
Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you
I'm
really
positive.
ready to settle down, Helene? Are we going to get back to
100%.
the rock and you're going to go running off again, doing some job for some underbaron somewhere?
I won't do it. I won't do it.
She puts
If I
up-
go off on a job, you're coming with me, right?
Only if you get me a ship.
I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I'll try.
Helene. Captain Elena Sartell will put up her hand and extend a pinky. You best be pinky promising me. This is binding. You
Yep.
won't abandon me
Here's my-
again. Because I'm not taking
My
you
pink.
again. I'm not going to take you again.
Listen.
I can only take so
I
much
pull out-
heartache.
I pull out a love letter that I've had on me on Helene since the beginning of this campaign. And it's going to be wrapped around my I forget exactly what it's called, but it's an ornate not sharp but trophy dagger. It's gonna be wrapped around that with a tie and everything, and hand this to her in the other hand, not the pinky hand yet. Hand this to her, and she will she'll say, this is something I wrote and put together for you quite some time ago. Like, before you lost your ship, before we even got on your ship for this mission and all this, I've been kind of terrible and not giving it to you because I didn't know what was going to happen. And well, kind of a coward when it comes to this. I'm sorry. But I want you to have this. And well, if I break this promise, how about you just stab me with it?
Honestly, Lane, if it comes to that, gladly. Now make me the pinky promise.
All right.
You won't abandon me
Grabs a
again.
pinky. Nope, never again.
Okay. You give Captain Elena Sartell the pinky promise. She sinks it in. I'm gonna stab you if you abandon me again. You know that.
I know. I've seen you stab many things. I know.
And you still owe me a ship. This isn't buying you out of it.
Yep.
And our first date back on the rock. You're paying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I will figure that out. All right.
And when everything's all said and done, you adopt Flapjack as your son.
Yep. All right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
The last one was a joke, but I kind of just wanted to see how far you'd go with it. Fine. Come here, you. Maybe you share my cabin tonight.
Yep. Whatever you say. Boss.
Oh. I like the sound of that. Come on. So you've made up with Captain Elena. Perhaps she'll read that letter at some point, but we fade to black on that evening for our friends. Is there anything else that you all would like to do before arriving at Vocath space? Okay. The 3 days go by. Floating above luminous green clouds of the moon Vocath is a structure made of gray and black stone. Large crystal formations jut out from the underside. Docks radiate outwards from a building capped by a crystal dome. Several ships are moored here already, including a galleon and 4 others shaped like a wasp, scorpion, lamprey, a bird, respectively. Attached to the main building is a tower that has its own private dock near the top. The end of the dock is a ship shaped like a damselfly. Its metal hull painted bright blue. Flanking this dock are 2 identical 40-foot tall statues, each one depicting a thin, blue, well-dressed giant. Our captain of this ship, Grimzod, calls the ship to go dock at dock number 7 and pulls in the dilapidated ship into the area. You see that there are crews of Aarakocra, Artux, Susran, Thrycreen, and even some plasmoids on the docks near the ships. 7 Githyanki warriors tattooed on the backs of their hands seem to be keeping the crews away from each other. You dock here. Garganhale comes down from the spell jamming helm. We have arrived. I do not think it is wise for many of us to go ashore until we have the blessing of the owner that is. Who is going to go make our case?
All right, crew. We're going.
Are we taking the princess? She's a good talker.
I don't think that's the kind of persuasion we're going for here.
Oh, okay, got it, boss.
You think the three of us is enough? Should we bring along Xanth and the captain?
We should probably bring a Rapunzel lady. You know, in the second or mage tower.
We can't have too many.
Yeah, but
We gotta pick this.
You said that she knew him or whatever.
She knows who. Yeah, she knows who he is. She's heard of him. I don't know if she knows.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Vampire Man. What do you know what we're walking into at all?
I am not familiar with him. I would ask some of your other compatriots that maybe have met him before.
Oh yeah. All right. Crux, what do you two think? What are we doing here?
Well, I defer to Warwick on this whole thing.
And Warwick, looking much better now, still bandaged up a little bit. He's got one of his arms in a sling.
Yes, well, Vocath, I think it might be wise for a small party to go aboard, get his blessing, and see what discussions we may be able to have afterwards. That being said, I do believe myself, Crux will likely stay here. Garganel is, well, as much of the ship's captain. Not sure that Vocath is much a fan of the undead. Additionally, I think perhaps Sartell could remain aboard, but I don't think Xanth, and you see Xanth has already got all of his stuff and is heading towards the gangway. He's don't think Xanth's going to let Pine go alone in regard, so I think you're stuck with him. I think at that point,
Yeah.
Princess Zidali comes up from down below. I thought we had made landfall. She looks out across the docks, the other ships, the enormous crystalline dome. I would like to request to join you on the negotiations. I would prefer to keep my identity a secret, but I would love to observe. Perhaps provide assistance where able.
All right. Yeah. You. Yeah, Xanth. Yeah, of course you're coming because Pine's coming. AAA. I guess we're good. I don't want to draw too much attention.
How do we know they ain't good? Just leave us on here.
We don't.
I think Sartell's there. I won't let him.
All right. Just in case, though, I just want to let you know that I loaded this baby, and I'm gonna smack AAA on the back. I loaded this baby with 24 of those tentacle spikes, and they can do some pretty bad damage to a ship.
He's smacking one of the spikes, comes out of his mouth halfway. He's gonna like shove it back in.
All right, yeah.
Excuse me.
It won't be a problem. Please. We do not wish to leave you. And remember, we are all in this together.
Yeah.
Heading down the gangway of the ship, you are greeted by what looks to be the employees of Vocath. There are Gith and Githyanki guards. Each of them have this sigil tattooed on the backs of their right hand. The Gith, two of them, approach your ship at the bottom. Welcome to Vocath's. Who are you? And what business have you come to do?
We gotta talk about some pretty major issues. Is there any way we can get an audience with Mr. Vocath himself?
A moment. He watches like the eyes kind of flutter a little bit here. You would note probably casting some kind of magical message. The master does ask. who will be attending?
Well, I'm Helene of not Doom Space. I don't really have a title or anything. This is my friend Rebecca.
What?
Are you pointing
Her
at
name is
the princess?
Her name is Windexa.
Yeah. What'd you
Her
say?
name is Her name is Windexa.
Windexa Rebecca. Yeah, right. She goes by her middle name sometimes. It's Windexa. Yep.
She hood is like pulled very far down. She gives a small nod.
This is my political assistant. We're just traveling, talking about things. You know, and then we got our royal robot servant AAA. We've got our healer.
Hang on. Never mind.
Our healer, you know, Pine Sol, and then we've got our you know, if you allow, our bodyguard Xanth. He's coming in.
He's my bodyguard.
Guys,
Again, the eyes will flash. It seems that it is acceptable to the master. You will attend. Come. We will take
All right.
you into the audience chamber. Okay. As you walk down the gangway there and out into well, the base, make sure that when I show you the base, it actually shows you what I want. Yeah. Okay. Heading inside the massive structure with your compatriots here, you find yourself walking past what looks to be an enormous stadium. People milling about. It looks to be a large private box at the top and many guards lining the walls here as well. The audience chamber, as you arrive, is circular, has an ornate throne opposite the entrance. The walls are lined with art, objects, tapestries, paintings, and weapons, all on display. There is also a rather large man sitting in that throne. Tall, blue, slender, sipping from a lengthy wine glass. Who has arrived at my home? Who do I have the pleasure of addressing today?
Hi, I'm Pine. You got a really nice shiny crystal thingy.
Pine. Wait a second. Hold on. Hey. We're just a group of people come with we're messengers of a sort, and we'd like to bring you, well, a message, and hopefully we can all be of service to each other. This is my associate Windexa, and she's got all the details.
I thought the goal was to have
She
her
said she
not
wanted to
talk.
negotiate.
She wanted to
Oh, I thought
be
she was the
there to
negotiator.
assist if necessary.
Oh, never mind. All right, I misunderstood that. Her character, or my character, probably would have misunderstood, or would not have misunderstood that.
Okay.
That's my fault. We're messengers, and we've come to bring a plea, if you will. We have come from outside of Doom Space, from the Xaryxian Empire, their space, and their terrors. I'll have you. They have threatened the rest of our galaxy with, quite literally, the threat of destruction and slavery and anything that you may or may not enjoy as maybe, I don't know if it's competition or just direct anti-beliefs into what you all practice here. I make no judgments. And we've come to ask for support in, quite frankly, their destruction. Pine, how'd I do? Did I do okay?
Ah, you said a bunch of fancy words and stuff.
What is in it for me? Why would I assist you in this endeavor? A most dangerous one, in fact, pitting yourself against the entire might of the Xaryxian Empire.
I mean, they're not that powerful for one, but for two, I mean, do you get the relief of them not coming after you? Essentially, why not attack them before they attack you? Because they're gonna do it.
The Xaryxians have not once stepped into doom space. It is too far for their star to have any benefit.
Have you seen their new leader?
What they're doing. I heard the old emperor died. That it should be ruled by his progeny, the twin.
Nope. Heard wrong. Kind of. Mostly right. But the last part is, well, the whole reason we're here in the first place. So, one of the twins has been eliminated, taken out of everything, and, well, the male heir, yeah, just killed. I don't know really how. Just, it sounded kind of brutal. It sounded like maybe they were sent to some planet where they may or may not have gotten eaten by these evil starfish things and died. And, well, who knows what's going on after that. All we do know is that things have gone awry, and chaos has stricken Xaryxian space and probably the rest of it very soon.
Roll me a deception check.
Am I on the right thing? All right. Ooh.
There's
Dang.
a 9.
Can
That means I rolled
use
a
my-
2?
Can I use my flash
Yep.
of genius on that?
You can.
Yeah, +5.
So at 14. The enormous, slender blue giant looks down at you through his monocle.
You lie to me. I am not sure
About what?
which of your statements it is, but I feel that there is nothing in it for me. And you always have this question of, what can I do for you? Enough with that.
Well,
The
okay.
me, providing nothing to my own people or myself. I will arrange a private meeting for you.
He smiles, kind of curls up like the Grinch.
With all the faction leaders. If you can survive 3 battles in my arena, no rest in between, prove you are worth my time. Representatives of the factions will be watching. So, an excellent performance may win their favor.
Wait a second, you could make us fight in this stupid little circle for your amusement and stuff like that, but then you just got done saying that, like, we didn't really do anything for your race and stuff like that. And so instead you're gonna make us, you're not really technically doing anything for all of our races right now. But you're gonna make us find this tiny little pit and stuff to the death, and that way we can make you, happy and feel good about yourself and all powerful and stuff like that. Even though, you do have a really, really impressive crystal ball, which I might say is very, very shiny. And you think this is gonna make you feel good inside?
Oh,
Oh, it really will.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know.
And you under that hood, Windexa. Did you think I would forget who you are? Princess Zedali?
Dun dun dun.
She pulls back the hood here, gives a nod to him. You will not assist these impudent people in their quest. Come, sit by me in the observation deck. You four, are you ready to prove your worth?
Triple L crack his neck. Ugh, let's just get this over with.
Good.
Yeah.
You will raise a hand, snap a finger, and you are immediately teleported out onto the battlefield. There is a roar from the crowd as you just appear here.
Oh, great.
And our friend Vocath, with his 2 guards, sits down in an enormous throne, flanked on either side by his guards, and taking one of the chairs, the Princess Zedali. Another snap of his fingers, and you note that the crowd is then also populated with your friends from the ship, waiting to see what happens, and also rather confused as to how they got here. The Mercane Vocath will speak up. Welcome to the arena! Now, prepare yourselves for battle. Prove your worth. A roar from the crowd, and 2 creatures appear out of space in front of you. Enormous, orange-skinned giants. Kind of this burnt color known as brogues. They look a little confused as well as they look around and then see you across from them. And they lumber forward to attack. And that is where we're going to call it for the day. Welcome back to the battlefield. Thanks everyone for attending this little Spelljammer Adventures in Space. We're going to go around, do some shoutouts, and we will be back here next week for, maybe a lich instead of this.
Oh, God.
Because, yeah, you remember that part? Yeah, that's a thing.
I do. I do remember.
Whoops!
Whoops!
Might have slipped my mind a little bit.
So with that being said, let's do some shoutouts. Go around the table. Where can people find you on the internet? Dion? The
message I got today. Dion! It's me. It's Dion, otherwise known as Danotage. You can find me on all platforms at Danotage, the same name absolutely everywhere. It's the weirdly, I don't think it's a very creative name, but it's got 2 words that don't, I guess, get combined too often, so I guess it works.
That works.
I usually get I've gotten my name everywhere except for Pokemon Go. It's the one place,
Wow.
and New World, I guess. It's the
Interesting.
2 places that I didn't get my name. So, yeah. So I'm Danotage on all platforms. I stream all sorts of things, and yeah, yay!
Excellent. Thank you very, very much. Drew, where can we find you on the internet?
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitch at just Mudcat or Mudcat TV on all socials. More importantly, you can find me D20 Deathmatch everywhere if you want to come watch some D&D PvP action and anthology type content. Our season 4 kicks off this Sunday, so while you have to wait a week for this deathmatch, you don't have to wait a whole week for ours.
That's good. I like that. Excellent. Cat, where can people find you at on the internet?
Hi, my name is Kat, and you can find me at twitch.tv/I'mCat
or on Twitter, which is I'm CatCat. I'm going to be going on a small little vacation for a week, and I will be back on Friday for this lovely death match that we will have.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Please stay tuned.
Excellent. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Joel. I've been your DM, and if you missed most of this, it'll be up on YouTube in like 2 days. We'll see you next week for Spelljammer Adventures in Space. Goodbye.